Hey girls, I'm Kristen Dalton. Welcome to Relationships 101 on sheismore.com. So when you know your identity and you know you're loved and you know you're validated already, it affects everything that you do. It affects your relationships, how you act, and how you carry yourself. But we all have ways of proving that we're worthy. I've noticed that in society there's this formula that's kind of been created, and it's a little bit backwards, and I call it the have, do, be, where people feel like if they have this, they'll finally be able to do that, and ultimately they will be worthy or they'll be happy. But that formula is messed up because if everything is based on the approval of others and what other people think and gaining recognition or gaining accomplishments and achievement, your worth and your happiness is going to be on a constant roller coaster because there's always going to be someone that you're being compared to. So your identity can't be rooted in what you have or what you do. It has to come from within. And a way that I've seen this in relationship dynamics, which is really messed up, is guys overcompensate their insecurities with this puffed up image of themselves. And the whole notches on a bedpost conversation comes up with their guy friends, and it's something that us girls hate and we complain about and we resent it. And for guys, it's like the way of proving their manliness. But I actually think that we as women have more power than we think in stopping that cycle. And for us, we seek approval from guys to validate us. So we think if we have sex with them and give them what they want, those notches on a bedpost, then we'll feel validated and we'll ultimately be loved. But of course, we probably all know from experience that it doesn't normally work out like that because sex doesn't lead to love. Love happens first, and then sex is the icing on the cake. Sex is supposed to be an expression of love. So ladies, I want you to know that you don't have to seek the approval of a guy through sex. When we have that mentality, when we don't already know our identity, then oftentimes we give ourselves up too soon and to the wrong guy, and it leads us to be in a place where we're worse off than we were before. So here's the deal. When I was growing up, I made a decision that I was going to save my sexual purity until marriage. And it actually saved me so much grief in dating relationships because it served as an excellent filter. If there was a guy who didn't respect that decision, then he was an automatic goodbye, and I didn't waste my time on him. So I subsequently was in relationships where I was treated decently, and I ended up in a marriage where my husband really, really values that aspect. So I just encourage you to honor your body and honor your worth, and just know that you don't have to sell out, and you don't have to give up your honor and your worth in order to make someone else feel validated. You are more than that. You're more precious than rubies, and you deserve a man who's going to respect you and love you for who you are. And it also gives you the discernment in knowing clearly what a man's intentions are when they're dating you, when sex isn't even a factor. So I hope you all feel blessed today. You're wonderfully and fearfully made, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.